Hi, I'm back again, and it's just occurred to me that by the time I posted these two videos up, they're probably going to be hours apart, but of course it's just minutes for me. So yeah, Pat, I'm wearing the same jumper and hat. Speaking of Pat, Dragon's Tooth, look your boy all. Again, if you watched the video previous to this, and I hope I can get them uploaded in the right order this time, I was thinking about tobacco and pipe smoking in a little cafe stroke restaurant this morning. So I was obviously having some association here, and this is all about tobaccos. The only mention of a pipe will be, as I've done in the housekeeping before, by Aldo Morelli, in case you haven't seen the previous one. And one of the things I was mulling over, which I think is common towards the end of the year here, is to do a video on best or top 5, top 10 tobaccos of 2012. That being the ones that I've tried this year for the first time. I can't actually think of any that were produced this year, other than perhaps Peterson's Nutty Cut is a new tobacco, and I'm sure there might be some that you can mention. In that case, I'm not aware of, or I've completely forgotten, but it doesn't matter. It'll be tobaccos that may have been going for years, but that I've tried for the first time this year and I've really liked. And I'm up to about 8 at the moment, which led on to me thinking how much tobacco I bought this year. Okay. In terms of samples I've had from people where I've really liked tobacco and gone out and bought 50 grams or something. There was all the Gauntly stuff I tried earlier in the year and really liked and bought more of that. I mean, the samples I tried in the aromatics recently, you know, they were little 5 gram samples. They were just over £1 sterling each, so I probably spent 30 quid on all those 20 samples, which I think was, you know, quite good value for trying stuff out. But from there, you know, there was a few I quite liked, about half a dozen. Not the aromatics, I mean the samples in general, which I'm probably going to buy tins of, and I know a couple of them only come in 100 gram tins, a couple of the McBaron's ones. So yeah, tobacco acquisition disorder. I have trouble saying that word, acquisition. I've noticed that in previous videos. TAD. This is the video about TAD. Now, I'm going to sit here and boldly say that for anyone watching this, if there's anyone there who's not had TAD at least once, please let me know, because I salute you. Ow. Yeah, I'm sure we've all had it. And it's natural. I don't consider it an affliction, although, you know, my bank manager may disagree with that. It's part of the hobby. I think it's trying out different tobaccos. Now, I think there's probably 2 categories. I don't know. There may be even guys who concentrate on collecting pipes. Yeah, who would rather have a huge range of pipes. Certainly, from what I've seen, will still like to try different tobaccos out, and I would hope that's the same for all of us. Maybe apart from pipe friend CHS who only smoke Billy Bud. Fine. I could never do that myself, to smoke one tobacco. And again, recording something I said earlier in the year, for those of you who've got good memories, in case you have, I'm going to confess here, did I make some stupid resolution apparently that I would narrow myself down to 20 tobaccos? Yeah, right. And I think I said at the time, yeah, I was sceptical about that. I didn't do it, I just kept trying more, and I found more that I liked. So really, am I going to make another resolution next year? Probably, and I'll probably head it resolutions to be broken. But I was again watching a video recently, and I've got to consolidate it really. I have bought a lot of tobacco, I've tried a lot of tobacco out this year. Well, that was made me thinking about it really, and saying to myself, yeah, you kind of need to stop next year. I was looking in my cupboard there. I've got this lovely big old dresser with big glass cabinets at the top, which mainly I keep books in, but in front of that, and I might do a video one day of it if I can pluck up the courage, is just loads of jars. I've got about 30 jars now, which is fine. I mean, I don't mind that. I mean, some of them, I've got tobacco there which is probably pushing over 2 years old, and it's still eminently smokable in good moisture. So, you know, it's not 30 I've got open which I need to smoke quickly. They're way I store tobaccos that I bought loose, of course. And then in the cupboard below, I've probably got another 100 tins unopened. Again, a lot of which I've had for a number of years now. The oldest probably I've got, I don't know what I've got in there actually. There's some in there for about 4 years old. Yeah, I think it's a Marlin Flake. I can't remember. Yeah, probably 5. So you know, it's not something I've stocked up this year. And I was thinking about. Wait a second. Oh, one match left. You watch this. Is going to go out. I was thinking about the different types of tobacco acquisition disorder. I don't want to analyse it too much, but for me, it's buying it because I found one I like and I want to have a tin of it to smoke. But I'll generally, if I find a new one I like, I'll buy 1 tin of it. Now I had my favourites. I've probably got 2 or 3 tins of Pinison's Irish Flake. I've probably got 5 tins of 1792 Flake, which I absolutely love. I know I've got a tub, maybe 2, of old Gowrie as well. You know, and I've got a couple of tins as well. So that's a good reason. Well, that's my reason anyway. Now, again, I think it was I don't know, was it a year ago? Again, a lot, particularly from the States, there was this big scare. I think we might have had it here, that in terms of tobacco, the government, certainly in America, was going to put some incredible duty on it, hundreds of % on tobaccos. So I know a lot of the guys were doing these bulk orders to beat the tax. Perfectly good idea. They were spending $200–300 and getting 50 or 60, you know, of their favourite tobaccos in. Eminently sensible. But then there's another extreme, and I've only come across this once. Now, again, I've got 3 videos I've put in my favourites of this guy I used to watch, a channel called Rayfeld TW. A guy called Mike, I believe he was, who lived in Taiwan. Excellent guy. He hasn't made a video for 2 years. I was contemplating whether to put a link to his video, but if you go to the videos I've plucked and popped into my playlists there, you know, he's obviously got his channel on there. He's still got all his videos up. Go and have a look. He's a really great guy. All his videos were entirely about tobaccos, pipes and snuff. But when it comes to TAD, this guy was awe-inspiring. You know, I remember watching it, and it's probably 3 years old now, the video, well, the videos I put in there. They were not consecutive. Where this guy could buy, it was, I always say that's compulsive buying. So I would say go and have a look at it. You know, but this is the third type of tobacco acquisitions, or he would just buy 5 tins of tobacco because he heard it was alright. Seems a lot to buy if you don't like it. And I've also included in there his tobacco collection. Go and have a look at it. It's quite awe-inspiring, and it makes me feel better when I watch it, and I think, oh, I'm fairly normal, really. I've seen a lot of people's tobacco collections, which make mine pale into insignificance, really. So there came a time when I was going to do mine. I thought that's a bit paltry, really. So again, that makes me feel better. You know, whole tablesfuls stacked up, stuff like that. And for whatever reason you've done that, it's good stockpiling because tax is always going up. But this was just really something I was thinking about again this morning. So sorry, guys. 2 videos sparked off of my random thoughts by having a bacon sandwich and a cup of coffee this morning. So that's it, really. That's probably all I'm going to do today. There's one more I want to do tomorrow. Say weekends are the only chance I'm going to get. And tonight I've got a nice hot lamb curry in the slow cooker, a nice cheeky bottle of wine. So I'm going to have that. I'm going to sit down. I've got some subscribers. I've had quite a lot of subscribers recently in the last couple of weeks. I think that's mainly due to the anniversary thing, to Martin, Pat and Terry, rather than the quality of my videos on my channel. So thank you everyone who subscribed. I've still got, I think I'm pretty much caught up last week for the ones that, you know, subscribe back to. So I've got some more to check out. I've got some videos to watch again which I want to comment on, and I've got some comments and PMs I want to reply to. So I'll be doing that tonight. So you'll hear from me tonight in writing. I hope you enjoyed these couple of videos, guys. I know it's been a bit of a ramble with some sort of vague attempt at a subject matter. But in the meantime, take good care, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye.